Hot on the heels of the broken marriage vow, Flower of Evil is the latest K-drama to be adapted for Filipino audiences. Starring Piolo, Pascual, and Lovi, Flower of Evil is the story of Jacob and Iris, whose lives turn upside down when Iris, who's a detective, takes on a murder case that could unearth her husband's darkest secrets. Hi, I'm Rappler Entertainment Editor Margie De Leon, and you're watching the latest episode of Rappler Talk Entertainment. So with us today are the stars of Flower of Evil, none other than Piolo, Pascual, and Lovi po.
Hi.
Welcome to Rappler. All of us here are so happy to have you here at the office.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for
welcome.
having us. Yeah.
Sige, let's get right to it. Let's start with Lovi.
Okay.
Lovi, you've said in a previous interview na yung Flower of Evil is one of your favorite K-dramas.
Yes.
So bakit? Like, what really got you into that show?
I think I've seen a lot of K-dramas and I've enjoyed different kinds of stories. Most of them are like romantic comedies and, you know, just basically drama and romance. But Flower of Evil is so different from everything that I've seen. It's like a suspense thriller, and it also has a love story in it. It basically revolves around love, basically. But yeah, the difference that I get is, how thrilling it is. You know, it's just gripping, according
Gripping,
to
I remember that word.
gripping, yeah.
How about you, Piolo? Did you see the K-drama before?
No, had I seen it, I would have turned it down. No, seriously. When I saw it, I was like, what am I getting myself into? My gosh. You know,
So why did you take on the project?
Because I was this was in the thick of the pandemic.
Right.
So I was just, at home, resting and not being productive. So when they called to pitch, and I found it to be really interesting, and of course I had to watch it for myself, but I already said yes when they pitched it, because it's something really, really different. I mean, I've not done a crime drama of some sort for TV, so it's something new.
So how did you two prepare for the role? Like, you guys are taking on very specific jobs, di ba, in your characters. So si Lovi, siya, detective. So were you able to prepare for that in a particular way?
Well, we had workshops together before getting on set.
Yeah, we had two
we had-
whole day sessions.
Yeah. To practically get to know each other more. And I think the preparation is like, it's very different when you're on set, parang you get to learn more about your character when you're actually there working. So it's just like a process that you have to go through when you're on set. So
Yeah, but we were asked to define the characters before we step on the set. But it's actually good that you have a reference.
Yeah.
As when you watch the Korean version, but there's also a downside to it because you already know what's going to happen. So there's a lot of expectations. There's so much pressure that came with it. But it also helped us in a way because we were able to kind of diversify and make it our own. So with that, I was able to physicalize it in terms of the way I walked, the way I interacted with people, and the way I just really made myself more mysterious in a sense. Yeah.
actually, that's true because they had to change how he acted.
I was pretty hunched because
He was hunched the whole time because when you see Piolo, he looks very confident. So they had to change his stance and the way he walks, and it's good because the whole time, all of a sudden, he's just like that. So when he,
I had a hard time getting out of it. I'm always like that.
You're
like
always
walking.
hunched now.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, because the Korean actor is like, he's handsome, but he's kind of creepy, right?
Yeah.
So he has that very
he
like
has
strange
that
aura about
vibe.
him. So and everybody knows you as Piolo Pascual. So that must have been a challenge to.
It
to
was at
make
first.
you creepy.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being creepy.
How about the character's a metal craftsman, right?
Yeah, I had a session with a sculptor.
Ooh.
It was easy. It was fun. I was doing it. I was
Yeah.
having so much fun. Yeah.
Were you able to make something
Yeah.
of your own?
Yeah.
Like what
When
was
I
it?
was training, when I was doing the session with them, they made me do what we're gonna use. So I kind of made parts of it as well. So
Oh,
this
that's-
big
yeah.
piece that we made. Yeah.
Galing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, personality-wise, how different or how similar are you to the characters?
Oh, she just had to channel her dad.
Oh, really? Actually.
Yeah, action packed. No, it was. I guess. Well, Yeah, it was more of that. There were a lot of action scenes. I mean, compared to the Korean version, we actually had more. We added more fight scenes here. But anyway, similarities. I think I'm very trusting of people, and that's probably something that is similar. It's a character ko and myself. So
How about any differences?
differences? Well, I don't.
Baby.
Yeah, I don't have a family yet.
It was
so.
hard for her. We were doing this flashback with her tummy. Really
Oh
big.
yeah,
She was
and
freaking
I was
out.
just like, I was like moving like a normal
Yeah.
lady,
Non-pregnant
like, Yeah,
person.
no, my doctor's like, pregnant women don't move like that. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting. And then, yeah, I was dancing with it. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's hard.
Besides the creepiness, like what
Oh, he's
other-
pretty creepy.
I guess similarity-wise, I can be, sometimes I tend to isolate myself. If there's no need for social interaction.
like you value your privacy?
Yeah, so much. But in terms of character, I guess I relate his love, for the people around him, his wife, his daughter, and his family in general. So he's the most misjudged, misunderstood person. So in terms of that, in this business, you're always misunderstood and misjudged, right? So, but character-wise, I think that's it, and because I had to play different characters here, so it was a bit of a stretch for me. Sometimes hindi ko na alam kung sino ako dun sa. Yeah, good thing it's a bubble,
Yeah.
So after that, I was able to shake it off by cutting my hair and just leave it.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching a few episodes of the original one, and the kid in that show is so cute.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have to
so-
see ours. I mean,
Yeah, we're like our kid.
Ah,
Yeah, your kid.
Our kid is
gosh,
great.
Adorable.
No, she's so sweet.
She's adorable.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, we love her. Like,
Really?
I'm in love with her.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your first time actually working with one another. It's actually your first time as kapamilya,
Yes.
right?
But,
Yes.
So, what's something that you learned about Lovi or Piolo, like after working with them? Something that you never thought you'd learn about them.
Well, one thing I've realized is gosh, I mean, now I understand why Piolo's been in the industry for a long time and has always been on top because of how passionate he is with his job and how much of a wonderful person he is, outside of work. So, yeah, that's one thing I've learned, and it's nice to have that because it's like, it's nice to see someone set a good example. I believe it's important for every actor who's actually starting to, kind of emulate that kind of attitude. Well, no, but it's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. How about you, Piolo? What's something you learned about Lovi?
she's a very giggly person.
We've noticed.
Sorry. I'm always laughing, and I always apologize for no reason.
But she's so easy to work with. One thing I appreciate about her is that when we got into this project together, she just really committed herself, into it, and her passion for her craft. You gotta admire that because with the way we were on set, how we were doing our scenes together, we were just drawing, energy from each other, and it was so much fun because I was able to feel more relaxed because she was giving me what I needed. So she would complement, my emotion by being so, giving, and it doesn't, come at all times. But with her, she's been around for a while as well. But the willingness to actually just give more, and it was a good exercise. Playing as a couple, it was for me one of the easiest thing to do because she was really open and she's not the kind of actor who'd say okay na yan. She'd always want to push it further. So I commend her for that.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
You guys have good chemistry.
Yeah.
So, see, everyone. So, how about like individually? What's something that you learned about yourself that you never thought you would, like after going through this very, let's see, difficult project?
Oh gosh, something I've learned about myself. Like, the beauty of this project is that there's so many twists and turns, and like you're required to give so much emotion, but there's a certain limit that you're supposed to give. Like you know, I mean, like without really saying anything negative, but it's like usually when you do drama scenes, it always has to be like, oh, explosive and big.
Yeah.
But this one has to be restrained, and you know, it has to. You have to feel it just while you feel it in your heart, and
You can't give it all.
you can't give it all because in real life we don't really explode.
Yeah.
So it's just we had to show that here in this series. So that's one thing that I had to learn at the same time.
I realized it's possible to actually unlearn things so that you have space for new learnings. With this, I was able to get to a point wherein I could surprise myself by just letting go, by just letting loose, as long as you know the limitations of your character and just trusting your co-actor and your director.
Yeah.
Like,
Then
what's
the-
something you had to unlearn specifically?
The way you motivate yourself, the way you approach a scene, and the way you are physically, and the way you process. So all of these, you know, add up, and you become your own person already. But if you unlearn all these things, then you're so open to learning new things, and you know, chances are you'll be able to surprise yourself, you know, with the way you deliver, just because you're more open, you're more willing, and just you're in the scene, you're there, you're present. So with that, you know, I realized, you know, there are boundaries, right? When you do a character. For this, it was really hard because we had to contain our emotions. It's not just you're there, it's not just because you're feeling it, you're gonna do it, no.
Yeah.
Because you also have to consider the scenes before and the scenes after. It's just too complex.
Yeah.
Great. And you work with a fantastic cast. Like, sobrang ganda.
Insane.
Edu Manzano, Agot Isidro, Joros Gamboa, Denise Laurel, JC De Vera, among many others who are part of the cast. So, what was it like working with such a great group of actors?
Oh my God.
We just watch them. I would just watch them. I
yeah.
would just watch them perform.
It's just like, yeah,
It's amazing.
amazing. Just working with everybody.
And the kind of effort that Dreamscape, ABS, and especially View,
Yeah.
you know, are giving this project, it's humbling. You know, it only goes to show that, you know, we want to be able to raise the bar, and
Yeah.
you know, this is going to be shown in 16 territories. So you got to do something different, something more global in a lot of sense, but very Pinoy.
Yeah, yeah. It's just nice working with everybody because you just know that when they're on set, everyone's just, you know, present.
Yeah, everyone's committed. I mean, mahihiya ka if you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you don't give it your best.
If you don't give it your best, it's like,
Sayang.
yeah, because everyone is. Right?
Everyone's on their A game.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so so here at Rappler, everyone's like so many K-pop and K-drama fans, and we have a lot of debates about certain things.
Okay.
So one of the debates running through our group is that like some fans feel like Filipinos should not be adapting K-dramas and should instead be focusing on original Filipino content. So what can you say about this this debate?
Yeah, well, I actually said this, like,
Can you say the same thing?
yeah, really, I'm gonna say it because I feel like this is. I'm gonna say it. No, honestly, where am I?
You're
no,
a Rappler.
basically, I mean, I completely understand the opinion because I completely get it. It'd be nice to work on our own projects. I mean, but we are doing that. I believe we have our own like beautiful. Teleseries and beautiful stories, like different movies. But I feel like it's not bad to acknowledge and appreciate other people's work, especially if it's something as beautiful as Flower of Evil, as beautiful as Broken Marriage Vow. So I feel it's just nice to have your own take on it at the same time because we're not the only ones doing it. I mean,
The rest of the world.
Yeah, I mean, like in
Right.
Korea,
Uh-huh.
they did like, as a fan, they did like Suits, and they did like 18 Again, which was 17 Again of Zac Efron, and also I saw View. They're doing in Indonesia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Indonesia, they're doing Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, if you appreciate certain stories and you feel like you can add a different flavor, I think it would be nice to
Yeah.
be able to do that, because we all have different cultures, and
Yeah.
we can always put our own take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Piolo?
Same thing. I guess at the end of the day, you appreciate the fact that people want to just do original. But then it's a global thing, these stories that you create. It's just like what you said, you gotta learn to appreciate that as well. But we have our original content,
Yeah.
but just the same, K-pop has dominated the world, so I mean, I don't see any wrong in that. The whole pandemic, I was just watching K-dramas. I mean,
Oh my
Korean
God,
movies the whole
same
time.
here.
So, I mean, it's nice that we have our original content, but of course you gotta diversify as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go back to doing TV, but because of this beautiful concept, I said, yeah, why not?
How about like other like Hallyu culture stuff? Like anong mga gusto nyo? So you said you were watching K-drama stuff like.
I saw Crash Landing actually in the pandemic, so.
You shouldn't ask me what I've seen. I've seen a lot.
A lot. How about music? How about K-pop? You guys
I'm
listen?
actually getting there.
The only song I know is In My Heart. Because it's our song.
Yeah. I know V's song, The Sweet Night, that one, and like a little bit of Blackpink here and there. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Sige. We're unfortunately down to our last question.
Why?
Well, we can keep talking. We can talk about anything, but yeah. Within this topic, if you had a secret life,
Yeah.
like Piolo's character, what kind of person would you be, or what would you be doing? So, for
My
example,
gosh. You're ready for this.
yeah. For example,
what my
like
secret-
if I had a secret life, I'd be like a dog rescuer. Like I'd have a secret second house where I take care of dozens
wow.
of like rescues and stuff. So
Yes,
like
that's a nice
in that
secret
vein,
life.
like what secret life would you guys have?
I was thinking of being a porn star. Okay na ba yun? Okay na ba yun?
We'll cut it there. Okay, we're good.
It's okay.
No,
pa.
no explanation needed.
Dreams do come true. I will support you. A lot of
Go
people
fund me,
will-
go fund me.
Go
Go
fund
fund
me.
me,
Go fund me,
okay.
Piolo.
Hear that, guys? Okay, this is the start of this new
This
new
new
career.
Oh gosh.
And then
Nabigat ako sa sinabi.
Ikaw.
can you top that?
I can't. I'm so sorry. Dapat nauna muna ako bago yung sa'yo. Oh my gosh, mine's so boring now.
That's
No, I have my own basement too, but it's gonna be like, it's either the apartment of friends or my own Central Perk basement.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm gonna name myself Denise as the roommate of Phoebe. And
My
you would,
gosh.
I'm
You
obsessed.
already said
Do
it.
you-
Oh,
this
so-
is very
I
specific.
keep saying it. I'm very, I set it up because even in my bio, Denise, Phoebe's roommate.
My God.
I know, I'm crazy.
You're scary.
Something we
I
learned
am.
about you today. We actually
I'm in
have
fact your character in real life.
Gosh.
we actually have one extra question
Okay.
from a viewer. So, kayo ba daw nag-stunts? Like, because you had a lot of fight scenes. Like, paano?
Yeah.
You're LPJ. I mean, why would not do your
LPJ.
own stunts?
LPA, ganda.
Yeah. He was there, like,
I was
holding
hanging,
on to.
that,
Yeah, I
that
know that
scene
scene,
outside.
yeah.
I thought it was easy, but I was really hanging, and I was sweaty as crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was,
Was it really
I had
high,
harness.
or-
Yeah, it was high.
Yeah.
Probably 5th floor, I think.
Yeah.
I was hanging outside. I had a harness, but I had to cling on to the railing because I was heavy. And my feet were dangling, so I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is workout. It was a freaking good workout.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah.
Other than that, we did a lot of fight scenes. We did a lot.
Yeah.
a lot
Oh
of
my
chase.
god. Sorry. In my head, it's the.
I was just remember yung Sako. I had to cover her, when
Right.
we were doing the fight in the rice mill. Her hair was just all over the place. It wasn't
I didn't even
aware.
realize. Because it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even realize that my hair was like such a mess.
Sa dako na.
Oh my God.
And then my director's like, ano, kailangan na i-blower yung buhok ni Lovi.
Yeah, she's such a trooper.
So I didn't even know. So yeah.
Even
Well,
the pool
when
scenes.
you're really in the moment, then
Yeah, when you're there.
Yeah, so much fun. Even the pool scenes.
Oh,
we-
yeah, that
we
was like-
did it for 3 days, and
Yeah.
she was always game. Yeah.
Awesome.
You were game too. I would be so
We had no
stressed
choice.
out. Like, I'd
I'm
be
tied up.
Yeah, he was tied up underwater, and then they just had to give him the
Regulator, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That was scary.
Yeah.
For sure.
it was scary. I can't do that. I'd
I
rather be in
remember.
my position than yours.
Mhm.
So it sounds very action-packed
Yes,
show,
yes.
and a lot of fans will be able to see you guys doing stuff they never thought
Yeah.
you guys would see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that unfortunately marks the end of our interview. Do you guys have any last words to our viewers?
No, I'm just. Thank you for having us here. It's super fun,
Well,
and now
yeah.
I've discovered what Piolo
Porn
wants
to be.
And if there's anything, maybe we'd like to ask for their support and not to judge the show quickly, because
Yeah.
we try to, be original,
Yeah.
in a lot of sense, and View, ABS, and Dreamscape really spent for this project. It's done in film style, and it's something we can all be proud of as Filipinos. It's not because we copied, but because we made it our own.
Yeah.
So we hope you appreciate it.
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
thank you very much to Piolo and Lovi for being
Thank you,
here.
Margie.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Yeah.
So guys, you can watch Flower of Evil first on June 23 sa View, at June 25 and June 26 sa Kapamilya Channel at A2Z. The project is a collaboration between View and ABS-CBN Entertainment together with Dreamscape. So that's it for this episode of Rappler Talk Entertainment. I'm Margie De Leon. Thanks for watching.